Hi, my name is Chris Hollyoak. I'm the Deputy Chief Finance Officer at Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. So day-to-day responsibilities is really trying to make sure that the finance function in total is working together. So we have different aspects of finance. So we have finance business partnering teams, we have financial regulation teams, and that flow of information both within the finance function and outside of the finance function is critical really in this era of accurate forecasting, compliance against cost cap. Part of my role is also making sure that we're delivering value to our shareholders and make sure that we deliver our statutory reporting as well as the reporting into the FIA for financial regulation purposes. I spend a lot of my time helping manage the overall finance function, and more recently a significant part of that has been around financial regulations. That is probably the most public part of the finance function at the moment and the part that brings performance to the team. We have been likened to a wind tunnel. We're very much about making sure that we comply with the cost cap, working with the FIA. So a lot of my role is facing towards the FIA, making sure that we're interpreting the financial regulations appropriately and making sure that we don't breach the cost cap or misinterpret things that could obviously damage the reputation of our company, but also trying to make sure that we can optimise the performance of the team as well. The finance function and my role brings value to the organisation, predominantly around optimising our performance within the financial regulation and the cost cap perimeter. We have to make sure that we are compliant within that cost cap as well. So we have internal audit type functions, again working with different areas of the business, making sure that we've got that strong compliance aspect to our reporting. I think the most challenging part of my role is the environment that we operate in. So the F1 environment is constantly changing, so it's very fluid and we are constantly trying to make sure that we're accurately forecasting our position, trying to do that against a backdrop that is constantly shifting and changing, and an organisation that is constantly shifting and changing, obviously trying to internally maximise that performance on the track. Finance function has to try and understand all of that, try and forecast the costs associated with all of that and make sure that we are landing in exactly the right spot, both for our statutory world and for the financial regulation environment. I've been at the team for 14 years in its different guises. So I first started when the team was Honda back in 2008, then spent the 2009 season when we ran as Brawn, and then obviously Daimler and Mercedes more recently. There is a real energy within our team, and working with both lots of new people that are coming into the organisation constantly, but then a few familiar faces that you've probably worked with for sort of over 10 years. You've got to know really well and they're sort of quite good friends. It's a really nice mix. And I think that associated with that changing environment has probably meant that's why I've worked here for so long really. You know, it's that constant change, constant stimulation, always a new challenge. My role's changed quite a lot over the years, worked in different aspects of the finance function. So it's always having that new challenge. The role always feels fresh. That's what I've enjoyed most. I'm from a village just outside of Leicester called Dunton Bassett. I studied finance, so I did a finance degree and then I qualified as a SEMA accounting professional. And I've done various roles, worked in different industries, more recently in more of the engineering type functions, aerospace type businesses, which was really sort of the lead in, I guess, to working within Formula One. I've always enjoyed working with engineers, non-finance people on complex projects, and I think that really gave me the passion, the link to this organisation. And I've always enjoyed sports as well, so it was a role that sort of brought all of those interests together. So finance, working in an engineeringly complex organisation but also in a sporting environment, was sort of the perfect job for me really.